you know, obviously we gotta talk. We gotta address the elephant in the room.
Yep.
Now, so my first question is like, you know, when the video did surface online, like, how did you genuinely feel? How did you react to the video?
Man, like I didn't even know it was a video, you know. I didn't know it was a video to probably like, cause you know everything was slower back then.
That's super
you feel
facts.
Me?
That's super.
So
facts.
it didn't come out like the same day, you know.
So when the video came out, I mean, I had already accepted it. Like after the event that same day when all that happened,
that's real.
I was still outside. Like basically, I had done went to Bankhead. You know what I'm saying? Face swole. You know what I'm saying? Wham or bruise it, whatever.
That's
but
real nigga shit.
I'm saying like real nigga shit. When you from the spot, you come from that. You know when you used to that. You know what I'm saying? We been going. You know we were doing that as kid.
Yeah.
Tomerville Heights apartment. Shit, we'll get on the church bus and supposed to be going to church and be fine. You know what I'm saying? And doing that in boys. You know what I'm saying? That's a survival tactic and stuff like that. But you know once it hit, it was more for me how my family felt. It wasn't nothing about me, because you could fight any day in the streets of Atlanta and come right back outside, out the door. You know what I'm saying? You wear your licks, you know what I'm saying? You don't tuck it till you still wear your licks and you keep going. And that's what I did, but it was more the effect of my mama calling, my grandma calling, my uncles calling, my whole family calling, because they don't know the extent or the level of wherever it's at. They just know what they, you know what I'm saying, seeing, you know, somebody seeing their son, somebody seeing their nephew, somebody seeing their brother, you know what I'm saying, however. So that's when it really hit me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I got tough skin. I could take so much shit. That shit don't do nothing. Like, I be like, you know what I'm saying? So, but when I seen it affect others, because I could have went to sleep, you know what I'm saying, heal up, whatever, get my goddamn boo, boo, boo. I'm back outside, back to the regular routine, you know what I'm saying? That was yesterday, you know what I'm saying? We on to the next. But like I say, it kind of hit more deeper when you see the effect that it have on the people that, you know what I'm saying, who love you and you love, you know what I'm saying, your loved one. So
that's real. And that's real. And I respect what you're saying. I mean, essentially, when some shit happen, you should be able to take your leg, move on.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Now, Ali, let me ask you, you know, just fast forward looking at that, like, did you ever feel like you was wrong in that situation? Do you regret that situation? Okay.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like, cause this ain't no stranger to me.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, but you know, both of us got arrogance about each other. You know what I mean? Like,
Rightfully
and so just at the time, like, you know what I mean? I don't put no other motherfucker, no fault in the shit. But I feel like we got instigated. Cause there were people in between the shit, and they, oh, L.A., how you feel about this? And L.A., how you feel about this? And we got caught up in it. And
You know,
I got caught up in it. I hear
that
some shit he been said. And now I'm like, well, shit, I'm gonna say this back. You know what I mean? So it was more back and forth before that. You know what I mean? Shit that was on the internet and shit.
We were gonna
so
say what
like,
we were gonna say, Allie, Lay.
Us being like,
you two niggas gonna say what they gonna say.
So we taking that in, but I ain't never want to get on no super street shit like, damn, I want to really harm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got
but
you.
I was in a mode like, when I see bro, that's how I felt. You know what I mean? Me being like, so, and I reacted, you know what I mean? And it was really more like we weren't used to like all the internet shit at the time.
Yeah, that was
You
good.
know what I mean?
That was
So,
so.
That
was
wasn't
new.
really the first people to go viral.
Yeah,
that was like
it
the
was
first
like-
biggest viral moment.
it was like-
that was
That's
a big
true.
I
viral
took
moment.
a lot of the stuff like,
And that shit helped and hurt at the
I
same
wasn't used
time.
to
But it was
being-
like that was
I wasn't
crazy.
used to being on the internet like that, like, or like no type of going back and forth
I got you.
with nobody. You know what I mean? So it was like, damn, you know what I mean? So when we did end up seeing each other, or whatever, like it wasn't no plan type shit. You know,
Nah, it wasn't. I remember that
the whole
day I
house
came.
fucked with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I used to
Like,
be over there
Yeah.
every day. I
we
was still at the
just
spot.
so happened to
Long
run
live
into each
day.
other, you know what I mean?
Love you, day.
But
Okay.
you know, D were my niggas.
Yeah.
So it's like when they see me do something, they gonna move on it too. But it wasn't never like we was sitting around talking
Right.
like, oh well, we gonna, you know what I mean? Like
And
it wasn't
never
never like that.
I was
you know what I'm
on the
saying?
spot because even with all that going on, I was pulling up every day, and I know what
Exactly,
me and bro
you know
had
what I mean?
going on personal, but I didn't have that going on personal with
But
Dave.
it was-
I didn't
it
have
was
that
like-
going on personal with other people that
Salute
love
to
me.
Dave,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
Yeah.
Long live the kid,
R.I.P. my
man.
brother.
Long live the
Dave
king.
was the sweetest motherfucker person, man. Salute to Dave, man. Hell yeah. Solid shit.
For that boy.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Shawty was crazy about Mob and me, like
Yeah.
super
It's
crazy
that-
about
you
it.
know, it was an unfortunate situation, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause both of us got backslash from that shit. Like
Very true.
That shit wasn't, they ain't, you know what I mean? Everything ain't meant for that shit. You know what I
Right.
mean? To be on no internet type shit. You know what I mean? And then with the relationship me and Shawty had in the first place. Like,
Yeah, man.
damn, you know what I mean? But that's the whole reason we can come back from the shit. You know what I mean?
Grown man business.
Like, you know, we get a lot of negative. Some folk gonna be negative because they just like negative shit.
Of course.
You know what I mean? But you can't tell me what to do and who to fuck with. You know what I mean?
When you ain't stuck on stupid Mob. Fuck you,
No,
mean.
Neil, you know what I mean?
That's
So it's like, man, get some money on, man. We're gonna get us some money.
And we
like either way it go, you know.
No, that's real.
No, for sure.
Now, Ali, let me ask you a question. So, like, when that other video surfaced, I know you had told the story before what happened in L.A. and whatnot. Did you feel like that was karma at all?
Nah, yeah and no, but not from that.
I mean, of course.
Like I'm like a when I used to be. Let me just say that. I'm like a live wire.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
man.
Like I'm like a live wire. You know what I mean? Like, and I react like right then where I'm at and shit like that. So that's where I come from. Like I really come from like nigga be talking that shit. Like I be like, bro, we really from this shit, bro. We live wire, bro. So wherever I go, I'ma be like that. You know, I was like real shit, like no cuts on this shit. I was robbing niggas and shit. I moved to L.A. I'm still on my Atlanta shit. It's hard to shake.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's
so
real.
And that's where the shit come from. It all streamed from that.
That's real.
But it was like, you know, you gonna win something, you gonna lose something. You know what I mean?
You got to know that.
That's what it was. You know what I mean? So I looked at it like that, like, hey man, it is what it is. I'm glad the niggas ain't pull up with no pistols.
That part.
You know what I mean? Like, cause you know, we done took from these folks. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm thinking all the way around. Then the police involved. I get locked up and everything. So I'm like, man, this shit, some buzzard look shit.
Man,
I'm like, I'm finna go to jail in L.A. for robbery. You know what I mean? I'm thinking like that. Like, god damn. So they like,
man,
you know, but you know, God playing, man.
Damn right.
You know what I mean? All this shit.
Hell yeah.
I take it all in.
For sure.
You know, how it come, the good and the bad. You know what I mean? Like, the thing about when you fall, it's about getting up.
That part.
I ain't gonna lay there. I ain't never gonna lay there. You know what I mean? So that's how I look at any situation. Like, man, like throughout my life, man, I done been kidnapped. I done been tortured. Like, you know, my hood know this. Everybody know this. Like, I don't really been kidnapped and tortured before. You know what I mean?
The Progress Report.